It's been a while since you've been here. Your shadow's gone and still I hear your name in every quiet room. Your memory still in bloom. I try to tell myself I'm fine, that time will heal this heart of mine. But healing doesn't follow rules. It breaks me just like you. And though you said we'd fade away, my heart still lingers day by day. I try to breathe, I try to move, but everything leads back to you. 'Cause I've been thinking about you every morning, every night. In the dark or in the light, I still feel what we once knew. I've been thinking about how I'm holding up. I laugh a bit and dream I could, pretending life is moving on. But some things stay for long. I see your face in passing cars, your laugh behind the evening bars, your voice inside the pouring rain. It brings your ghost back again. And maybe you don't feel the same. Maybe you I've been thinking about you every morning, every night. In the dark or in the light, I still feel what we once knew. I've been thinking about you, even though you said goodbye, even though you didn't try. I can't forget the love we grew. I'm still here thinking about you. Someday I'll let go of the story you wrote, of the love I shouldn't hold. But tonight I'll keep you close in the pages of my heart, where you lit up all the dark. Even if we fell apart, you still own a little part, a little part. And I've been thinking about you through the silence, through the ache, through all the nights I couldn't wake from dreaming you were with me too. Thinking about you. No, you'll never feel the same. I whisper softly to your name, a truth I can't undo. I'm still here thinking about you.
It catches the light from the morning sun, a circle of gold that is finally done. It used to sit upon your hand so tight, a promise we made on a summer night. Now it's cold metal on the wooden grain, a silent artifact of all this pain. You took it off without a single tear and left it sitting right there. The ring on the dresser, heavy as stone, it sits in the silence all alone. It weighs down the room, it weighs down the house, the end of a husband, the end of Didn't think a small thing could hurt so much. It screams of the future we're never gonna see, of the family that we were meant to be. I should pawn it or throw it in the lake, but I can't handle one more mistake. The ring on the dresser, heavy as stone, it sits in the silence all alone. It weighs down the room, it weighs down the house, the end of a husband, the end of a spouse. It's just a circle with no start or end, just like the heartbreak I can't seem to mend. Gold turns to lead, love turns to dread. We make our bed, it's still there, right where you left it.
The garbage truck came by at 6 a.m. The world is waking up, amen. I brush my teeth and comb my hair, pretending that I didn't care, that the other side of the sink is dry, and I don't have a reason to cry. It's not an anniversary or a date, just a regular day that I've come to hate. It's just another Tuesday without you. Nothing special, nothing new. The traffic moves, the birds still fly underneath the same old sky, but the colors are a little bit pale, and the wind is like a hollow gale. Just another Tuesday getting through, living this life without you. I went to the market to buy some bread, listen to the voices in my head. They asked me how I'm holding on. I told them that the grief is gone, but I'm lying through my teeth, you see, because Tuesday feels like eternity. Wednesday's coming, then the rest. Put the emptiness to the test. It's just another Tuesday without you. Nothing stood before the altar white, bathed in stained glass colored light. I said I do and you said I will. The church was sacred, calm and still, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and health. We didn't care about the wealth. We promised forever, we promised to stay, but forever ended yesterday. Broken vows lie on the floor like confetti near the door. Till death do us part was a beautiful lie. We didn't have to die to say goodbye. The ring is off, the promise is dead, echoing words that we once said. Holy water turned to rain, washing away the stain of pain.
I read the paper, the legal decree, dissolving the union of you and me. Signed on the line with a shaky hand.
The collapse of everything we planned. Where did the worst overtake the better? I'm sending back your old love letter. Broken vows lie on the floor like confetti near the door. Till death do us part was a beautiful lie. We didn't have to die to say goodbye. The ring is off, the promise is dead, echoing words that we once said. I still hear the wedding bells. They sound like warning bells I don't anymore. I'm still holding on to the key for a door that doesn't open for me. I keep checking my phone just in case, but there's only a reflection of my face. The boxes are packed in the hall. I'm staring at the cracks in the wall, trying to find a reason to stay, but the reason drove 5 miles away. Oh, the art of letting go. I practice what I'd say to you. If the universe let us start anew. But the script is torn and the stage is dark and the rain is flooding Central Park. I guess love isn't always enough when the waters get a little too rough. Oh, the art of letting go is the hardest thing I know. It's breathing out when you want to scream. It's waking up from a perfect dream, painting over the blue with gray, and walking the other way. Ooh, I'm loosening my grip, watching the memories slip through my fingers like sand. I finally understand. It's not about who wins or loses. It's just what the heart chooses. The art of letting go. Letting go. When the evening paints the sky in gray and the world feels far too heavy to face, you pull me close without a word, a quiet comfort softly heard. Your arms become my safest place, where fears dissolve without a trace. Every shadow turns to light when you hold my knife. You don't need to chase the dark away. Your presence is enough to make it fade. My heart finds calm in your embrace. You hold my night with gentle grace. When you hold my night, the darkness learns to feel alright. You warm the cold, you soften fright, turning silence into something bright. When you hold my night, you guide me with your tender light. The world feels small and I feel right. When you hold my night. Even when my thoughts run wild, you soothe them with a touch so mild. My scattered pieces come to rest against the beating in your chest. Your heartbeat tells me I'm not alone, a steady rhythm calling me home. Every sorrow loses fight when you hold my night. You don't need magic words, oh my, just being near turns wrong to right. You calm my storms Gravel crunch beneath your tires, extinguishing the final fires. I stood there on the porch in the cold, watching the final story unfold. You didn't look back, you didn't wait. You drove away from the love we gave. Red taillights fading in the mist, the final check on your exit list. Watching you leave was a slow motion crash, turning my future into ash. The silhouette of your car getting small. I felt my back against the wall. It wasn't the fighting that hurt the worst. It was the silence that came first. Standing there while my heart did heave, just watching you leave. I memorized the license plate as you turned left at the garden gate. I wanted to run, I wanted to scream, to wake us up from this bad dream. But my feet were rooted in the wood. I knew that you were gone for good. The engine faded into the night, taking away the only light. Watching you leave was a slow motion crash, turning my future into ash. The silhouette of your car getting small. I felt my back against the wall. It wasn't the fighting that hurt the worst. It was the silence that came first. Standing there while my heart did heal, just watching you The sun is mocking me through the blinds. I'm trapped inside the prison of my mind. There's a mug sitting on the kitchen tile, hasn't been touched in a long, long while. Black liquid turning cold instead, just like the wind in a broken sail. I said some things I can't take back. Now my whole world is fading to black. It's just cold coffee and regret, the bitter taste I can't forget. I poured it hot when you were here. Now it's as cold as a frozen tear. I drink it down just to feel the pain. Cold coffee and regret driving me insane. I replay the tape of the night before, the slamming of the heavy wooden door. You wanted space, I gave you the sky. Now I'm just watching the clouds go by. The steam is gone, the heat is fled, just like the promises that we said. It's just cold coffee and regret, the bitter taste I can't forget. I poured it hard when you were here. Now it's as cold as a frozen tear. I drink it down just to feel the pain. Cold coffee and regret driving me insane. Pour it down the sink, wash it all away, but the stain remains. Bitter, so bitter. The table is set for 3 tonight. Under the warm and yellow light, I put the fork on the left-hand side, where you used to sit with all your pride. The steam is rising from the plate, but I know that you're gonna be late. You're always late these days, I feel. Or maybe you're just nowhere near, and the conversation falls so flat. We talk about the weather and the cat, anything to avoid the stare at the silence of the empty chair. Oh, the heavy weight of air. catch myself pouring the wine into the glass that was always thine. Then I stop and pour it back, and the room begins to crack. It's the little things that hurt the most, living with a quiet ghost who never eats but is always there, sitting in that wooden chair. And the conversation falls so flat. We talk about the weather and the cat, anything to avoid the stare at the silence of the empty chair. Oh, the heavy weight of air, sitting in the empty It should move it to the shed, or maybe burn it down instead. But I keep it there just in case you decide to take your place. But you never do. No, you never do. The hallway feels like miles wide tonight. I see the crack beneath your door, the light is off. I know you're fast asleep in there, while I am wrestling with the cold night air. This living room has never felt so cold. The cushions smell like stories getting old. I pull the blanket up around my chin and wonder where the ending is gonna begin. I'm sleeping on the couch again, a guest in the house where I used to be a friend. The distance grows from bed to floor. We don't say I love you anymore. Just good night and turn the key, locking you away from me. I stare at shadows dancing on the roof. I'm searching for a single shred of proof that we can fix the mess
choice we made of this, or if we've fallen into the abyss. The springs are digging into my poor back, but it's the heart inside that's turning black. I'm sleeping on the can't again, a guest in the house where I used to be a friend. The distance grows from bed to floor. We don't say I love you anymore. Just good night and turn the key, locking you away from me. Maybe tomorrow I'll pack a bag, or maybe I'll just raise the white flag. Surrender to the comfort of the pain. Good night, my love. Sleep tight. 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 I watched you standing by the window, shadows drawing on your face. You said you're tired of all the heartache, tired of trying to find your place. Your suitcase waiting in the corner, your silence colder than the night, and every breath you took was trembling, like choosing wrong or choosing right. But I can feel you slipping out, a quiet loss, a growing doubt. And though you say you need to go, my heart keeps whispering no. Stay, even if your heart is torn, even if you feel worn. Let me hold the weight you hide. Stay, stay, 'cause losing you would break the rest of all the love inside my chest. I'm begging you with all my might, please don't fade into the night. Stay. You say you're lost and need your freedom. You say you've changed, you're not the same
more than lighting, flame to flame. I know we've fallen into darkness. I know we've let the small things win. But if you walk out through that doorway, I don't know where I'll begin. I'm holding on to what we were, the laughter burning in the blur before the rain washed us away, before goodbye became your way. Stay, even if your heart is torn, even if you feel worn. Let me hold the weight you hide. Stay, 'cause losing you would break the rest of all the love inside my chest. I'm begging you with all my might, please don't fade into the night. Stay, maybe love is heavy now, but we can find our way somehow. We can rebuild the pieces lost, forgive the wounds, forget the cost. Just take my hand before you fall, before we lose our last recall. Don't let this moment slip away. Come back to me, just choose to stay. Stay, not because you're scared to leave, but for the hope you still believe, for every memory we made. Stay, I'll love you even through the pain, through every loss, through every rain. Don't walk away, don't turn your face, you're still my heart, my saving grace. Stay. I'm writing a letter to the past, trying to make the good times last. But every time I write a line, I realize that you were never mine. So I turn the pencil upside down and rub the graphite off the town, trying to clear the page of us, but all I make is a messy fuss. Eraser marks on a thin white page, evidence of my silent rage. I rub so hard the paper tears, just like the wasting of the years. I can't remove what we became, I can't erase your written name, just smudges left where love used to be. Eraser marks are all I see. I try to write a different end, where you and I are mostly friends, but the ghost of ink is bleeding through. No matter what I try to do, the story's etched in permanent pen. I can't go back and start again. The friction burns, the paper grays, lost in a dark and smoky haze. Eraser marks on a thin white page, evidence of my silent rage. I rub so hard the paper our tears, just like the wasting of the years. I can't remove what we became. I can't erase your written name. Just smudges left where love used to be. Eraser marks are all I see. Torn paper, messy hands, it's still there. My thumb is hovering above the glass, watching the minutes and the hours pass. I wrote a novel in the notes app today. Everything I was too afraid to say. I miss you, look too desperate and weak. I hate you wasn't true, so to speak. So I deleted every single line and told myself that I was doing fine. But the draft is saved inside my head, the heavy words I never said, the last text I never sent to you is the only thing that still feels true. It's buried deep in digital dust, a monument to broken trust. I see 3 dots appearing on your screen, but they disappear like a ghost unseen. Did you almost type a message too? Or was it just a glitch I'm clinging to? I wonder if you know I'm still awake, counting every single past mistake. But the draft is saved inside my head, the heavy words I never said, the last text I never sent to you is the only thing that still feels true. It's buried deep in digital dust, a monument to broken trust. Sad lips and delete the sent, I never feels complete. I lock the phone and turn the light, another silent, empty another tempted, another electric, smooth burn, finger snaps. You call me when she doesn't pick up the phone. You come over when you hate being alone. You hold me tight, but your eyes are closed. Imagining her, I suppose. I play the part, I fill the space, I trace the lines upon your face. But I know the truth inside my chest. I'm just the runner-up, the second best. I'm the silver medal on your shelf. I can't even fool myself. She's the gold, the shining star. I'm just the comfort in your car. You love me fine, you treat me right, but I'm not the one you dream of at night. It's a heavy crown to wear, I guess, being the queen of second best. I cook your food and wash your clothes. I heal the wounds that she exposed. You tell me that I'm good for you, but good is not the same as true. I'm the bandage on the bleed, but she is the oxygen you need. I'm the silver medal on your shelf. I can't even fool myself. She's the gold, the shining star. I'm just the comfort in your car. You love me fine, you treat me right, but I'm not the one you dream of at night. It's a heavy crown to wear, I guess, being the queen of second best. Silvers and gold, no, no, I'm just second best. I'm driving west on the interstate, trying to outrun my own fate. I turn the dial to find a song, something to help me move along. But every station plays the same old track, some love song wanting a lover back. I punch the dashboard and scream your name. Every frequency We had diamonds in our pockets, we threw them in the sea. We had the map to heaven, but we burned the key. We were young and arrogant, thinking time was free. Now I'm looking at the wreckage of you and me.
We fought over the dishes, we fought over the drive. We forgot the very reason we felt alive. Oh, the love we wasted, the bitterness we tasted. We poured the vintage wine right down the drain, standing out in the freezing rain. We could have moved the mountains high, but we just sat and watched them die. God, it hurts to finally see the love we wasted, you and me. I see couples walking, holding hands so tight. I wanna warn them not to start a fight.
Don't let the pride destroy the prize. Don't let the light leave your lover's eyes.
We were rich men acting like the poor, closing a wide and open door. Oh, the love we wasted, the bitterness we tasted. We poured the vintage wine right down the drain, standing out in the freezing rain. We could have moved the mountains high, but we just sat and watched them die. God, it hurts to finally see the love we wasted, you and me. What a waste. What a beautiful waste.
I gave you every part of me, slowly, softly, carefully. I try to be what you deserve, the quiet love, a spoken word. I held your storms, I healed your past. I stayed through things that shouldn't last. And every time you pulled away, I begged your heart to let me stay. But love can't grow from just one side. I should have known, I should have tried to see the signs you never hid. You love me less than I did. I thought I earned it, all the love you had to give, every reason left to live, every promise you admitted. I thought I earned it, every moment, every touch. But maybe I just cared too much. You let me try but never learned it. The love I gave, you never earned it. I watched you fall for someone new so easily. The way I fell for you, it broke me more than words can speak. To know my heart was not what you'd keep. And now I'm left with empty hands, a fading much the way we hope. Why giving love can't make it grow? But if you ever think of me, I hope you feel some clarity that I was true in all I did. A love you had but never hid. I thought I earned it, but some hearts never choose to stay. Some loves just slowly fade away. No matter how you try to turn it, I thought I earned it, but love is not a debt unpaid. It's not a promise someone made. Sometimes you lose the one you yearned with. I loved you deep, but you never earned, never earned it. The coffee's cold, the morning's gray. I watch the sun refuse the day. Your jacket's hanging by the door, just like it was the night before. I trace the shadow on the wall, waiting for a silent call. The silence sounds just like your name, a quiet ghost within the frame. Oh, time is heavy, time is slow. It holds on tight when I let go. I'm sweeping dust off of the frame, but the picture doesn't look the same. No, nothing ever looks the same. I walked the street we used to know, where winter buried us in snow. The cafe on the corner's gone. They built a bank and moved along. I guess that's how the chapters end. A stranger where I had a friend. The world keeps spinning, unaware that I am still just standing there. Oh, time is heavy, time is slow. It holds on tight when I let go. I'm sweeping dust off of the frame, but the picture doesn't look the same. Just dust. On the frame. We take the same train into the city. It's almost funny, it's almost a pity. You sit on the left, I Broken buildings across the street, but our eyes are never destined to meet. We live our lives on a similar track, but there is no way to ever go back. We are parallel lines running side by side, with a universe of distance and nowhere to hide. Close enough to see, but too far to touch. Missing you shouldn't hurt this much. Always moving forward, never to cross the geometry of a total loss. I saw you laughing at a coffee shop. My heart did a flip and a sudden stop. But you were laughing with someone else. I put my feelings back on the shelf. Matt says the parallels never meet, just two strangers on a crowded street. We are parallel lines running side by side, with a universe of distance and nowhere to hide. Close enough to see, but too far to touch. Missing you shouldn't hurt this much. Always moving forward, never to cross the geometry of a total loss. Maybe in infinity, maybe in another life, we'll intersect, we'll crash side by side, never touching. I didn't know what love could be. I thought it wasn't meant for me. I kept my heart behind the door, afraid to try, afraid to want more. But then you came with gentle truth, showed me love's a quiet proof. And without trying, without a pose, you became the one my heart chose. Not because you asked it to, not because you wanted proof. My heart just knew what it knows. You're the one it chose. You're the one my heart chose, the one it softened for the most. Through every high and every low, my heart kept whispering your name slow. You're the one my heart chose, like destiny the universe wrote. I didn't force it, I suppose. It's just you, the one my heart chose. You see the parts I never show, the fears I hide, the wounds I sow. You don't run from who I've been, you hold the pieces with both hands. Your love feels safe, it feels like peace, a gentle place where doubts release. And in your force it, I suppose. It's just maybe love is quiet fate, a soft connection we can't create. Maybe hearts decide before our minds know what they're beating for. And somehow mine already knew it was always choosing you. You're the one my heart chose. Every beat it clearly shows. No matter where our story goes, my heart will follow. Heaven knows you're the one my heart chose. A truth that grows and slowly glows. Forever here my love will close around you. The one my heart chose.